Hi, welcome to this chess channel that I so much love running. But there are times that I think, oh no, what have I gone and done now? Because this is the true story. This just happened in the weekend. And by the way, Christchurch weather is great. Not. The weather here in Christchurch is quite, let me say, dismal. But that doesn't stop me from getting out there occasionally, even in an MX-5, which incidentally is actually for sale on Trade Me. So if anyone's interested in the car that I have, it's for sale because Trade Me offered free listing. So my nature is never necessarily turn down something that is free. But anyway, now I bring you this this kind of thing that I kind of regret. Not really. It's all good. It's something that happened in the weekend. I was at Heather's place and I happened to come across showing her on her PC the Horde variant of chess. Wow. Her first initial reaction, as is usually quite often the case, was to not want to know about it. I don't like that. It doesn't look good. Just like green eggs and ham. I don't want to try green eggs and ham. But sooner or later, I started playing some Horde games, about 2. And she said, oh, can I play that too? I'll play that. I'll give it a go. Well, guess what? She's hooked. And in Horde chess, when I've got the white pawns, no king, I'm sitting there going, where's my king? I'm looking for my king. It's just part and parcel. But one of the ways that Heather and I have discovered maybe the best way to play with the pawns is to play like Space Invaders. So anyway, first of all, I'm now going to show you the place of my father's birth. Here is Amsterdam, as it's called in Dutch, and Amsterdam for English. What a beautiful clock tower there. So my father would have been walking around these streets back in the 1930s, early 1920, late 1928, 1929, that's the thing. He would have been walking around here. And there's someone who's got an orange Dutch coat on. Anyway, let's get on to where is it that I'm going to go to now. This is something I like to ask here and there. Excuse me, I've just bumped my table. So here we go. Without me in the image, I bring you Heather on here, Diamond Angel. And here she's got quite a reasonable 1236 blitz rating. And here is her bullet rating. And her bullet rating is actually 1 minute chess. She's got some winning streaks as well. But which game will I show you? I will show you this one. Now her rating went right up to 1926. And I'm sure that when she plays in the daytime, as she played some games last night, I can see, late last night. So all this morning, I am sure that's that game there. It doesn't look very good for black. I'm sure that when she starts playing again in the daytime, her game will pick up again, in particular that of her rating. So here's this game. I'm going to show you this game. This is is this the game I wanted to show you, or is it this one here? Because I don't want to show you that game, because she lost in that game. I don't want to look at that. I could look at those with her and see what happened, but it's probably because she played late in the morning, early in the morning, and it's probably that. But the game, I think there's one here. This one was a bit of a joke, because I said, offer the player a draw, and she gave everything away and offered a draw, and sooner or later she got a draw with her opponent. She didn't win on time or anything. The opponent was just nice. So it's good to be nice sometimes. I was actually thinking about it, doing it myself today. I was thinking about just being nice to my opponent. And my opponent was 1200 just about 10 minutes ago, was 1200, and I was just thinking, the game went quite quickly in my favour. And I thought, well, just offer this player a draw, but something held me back. I don't know what it was. So here's this game. I'm going to show you this game, which is also a game that she played. And this is Horde, of course. And now my rating, her rating, had shot up to 1926 yesterday without my input. But my rating is like 1700 and 60 or something for this variant. I'm starting to learn, but I do think that playing it like Space Invaders is maybe a good idea, or as the Dutch say, a good idea. So here we go. Without further ado, this is the game I'm going to bring you. Okay, so Heather is black, and her opponent from New Zealand, Christchurch, New Zealand. And her opponent, I think she said, I think her opponent's from Iran. Already the computer is showing that this is a dubious move. It's suggesting e6 here. So not much is known about this new variant in chess. It's probably been around, but not much is known. So I do not really want to spend too much time on looking at someone who's higher rated than me in this particular that's a good move, because so Space Invaders, if you're playing against the Space Invaders machine, you have to try to knock out the brick walls coming towards you, and I think Heather's doing quite well here. This is good. This is no good for white is pawn takes. I don't suggest it. That's interesting. So I've taught her a little bit, just a wee bit, from what I've seen of International Master Eric's handling of this. Oh, she's playing very well. She's playing pretty restraintively. And this is her idea. I saw her castle long. And the thing is I was speaking to another lady last night about what happened when Heather wasn't wanting to know about this game, and then all of a sudden she's taken to it like a champ. I was speaking to her and she said, well, because you don't necessarily need the history of chess openings and everything like that to play this game, and like we're still at the grassroots if we're even there. So this is another idea I like of her, which is just tripling, look at this, tripling on the H-file to get in behind here, just like a good old sheepdog of New Zealand, and then just starting to crunch these pawns, or so to that effect. That's me looking at it, basically. Here she goes. Oh, that's a move that they consider knight b8 better. And that looks quite interesting, doesn't it? Knight b8. So the computer's suggesting this move here. Knight f6. I don't mind. She wins anyway, so who cares? Dubious. Now here we've got e5 was best. e5, this move here, instead of c4 to c5. Oh, this is very good. Nimzovich would be very proud. I'm proud, but Nimzovich would be very proud of her pawn restraining, blockading kind of stuff. It's more restraining than blockading, isn't it? This is very good. I'm glad I picked this game. I hope you are. I'm glad I picked this game. And apparently she offered her opponent a draw, and her opponent did not accept a draw. Back to the drawing board, because I don't really want to spend too much time on that happening. So here is the breaking news. The breaking news is, have a look at my rating for this format. Now I'm just trying to find my bearings again. Main game window. Turn this on. Turn it on. Go to NZ40 Ted's profile. Here is my horde rating. See, we're just about even. But once she starts playing in the daytime, who knows what will happen. Bye for now.